Well, it's not that warm today. The sun feels okay, but that breeze is kind of chilly. Here's my Belgian Danvers here. Yes, Spike is still with me in spite of his issues. And his daddy occasionally beats him up. Oh my goodness. Well, Dion the Wanderer has gone on to a new home. His new owner's very impressed with him. He's a very calm rooster. He let me pick him up. He was just as calm and sweet. He has that very soft look in his eyes that usually tells me he's going to be a pretty good-tempered boy. And so yeah, our cousin sort of, he lost his rooster a couple months ago, he said. And so he's very happy to get this guy. We never could find his owner. We looked. We tried several times. Couldn't find anybody. Couldn't even find any pens of chickens, although we keep hearing the rooster on the ridge. So, you know, I don't know, but he has a new home now, and he'll be well taken care of. And yeah, and if you saw my community section, I went and looked. The last video I did about our little wanderer rooster. I thought I saw 28 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. I'm thinking, who has a negative feeling about somebody rescuing an animal from certain death if he had been allowed to roam and I hadn't been able to corral him and catch him and put him in a protected environment and give him food, shelter, water, and now have found him a permanent safe home, he would have died out in the woods. And I'm thinking, why are people so negative just for the sheer joy of being negative? You know, I don't understand why we need more negativity in this world. I do my best on my channel to warn you of things I need to be warned of, be aware of. But also, you know, and I say don't be afraid, be prepared. If you are prepared, you don't have to be afraid. Yeah, you can be a little apprehensive about what might happen because it's so unknown. But, you know, don't be afraid. Be prepared. And then, you know, I thought you might enjoy seeing Dion and because he was kind of an interesting little... Aimee is biting my leg. I'm sorry. Aimee, you need to stop biting my leg. You goofball. Look at her. Aimee, still look at her. Shake her head like a little pit bull. Aimee, come here. Come here, Aimee. Okay. All right. I've got you, Aimee. I'll hold you, Aimee. I thought you might enjoy seeing Mr. I keep calling him Dion, and when I told our cousin, I said, I've been calling him Dion because he's a wanderer, and he just laughed his head off. He said, that's perfect. So I think he's going to call him Dion. But, you know, I just really don't understand why people can't try at least to be positive in some way. Why would you throw out negativity for no apparent reason? I don't get it. You know, even people I really can't stand, I don't go to their channels and put a thumbs down. I just avoid them. Why be negative? I mean, unless they're putting out seriously dangerous information, and then I will actually speak to them. I won't just do an anonymous thumbs down on a video. I just don't understand the way people operate in this world. Aimee, you're just shaking. It's kind of cold out here, huh, Aimee? It is. Miss Aimee right here just a shaking. Hi, Aimee. Sweet Aimee. Aimee's almost 10. She'll be 10 in April. Aubrey, you trying to beat up your son again? Stop being mean to Spike. But... you know, let's try. Our world is so negative right now, and so everything's up in the air. We don't know what's happening from one day to the next, but let's try to put out some positivity in the world here and there when we can. Just something. And don't try to spread the negatives, the nasties. We have so much nasty in our world. Let's try to be positive. At least to what degree we can. I mean, let's don't be you know, living in Rainbow Land where we're not living in reality. This is Aimee. Hi, Aimee. You're so beautiful. Hello, Aimee. Little Aimee. I love you, Aimee. I love Aimee. Here's my girl. Here, you sit down, baby. Come on. You go out there and be a chicken. Go and be a chicken. Go be a chicken, Aimee. I know you're a pocket pet. Hey, Aubrey. You still don't like my camera, do you, you old geezer? You almost 10 years old, Aubrey. You too old to be doing this crap. His comb is just as purple as it can be. It should be red, not purple. Aubrey, you're going to just kick the bucket one day, aren't you? You're going to just nasty yourself away. That's what I'm talking about right now, Aubrey. People who want to nasty themselves away. Don't be a bad example for them, Aubrey. Anyway, you know, I just don't get negativity. Let's try to at least, let's spread some positive energy out there somehow. You know, this world is beautiful. This is a really complex world, and it is so intricate, and with the systems that work in symbiotic relationship with each other. It's so beautiful and complex, this creation we've got here. I see joy in it every day. Now, I'm not as happy in the wintertime. I prefer to get out here and actually feel some warmth and see some green on the trees. But that's coming. It comes every year. It's called spring. Comes every year. And right behind that is garden season. Every single year. Every year. So let's think on the good, the positive, the creative. The Spike. Hey, Spike! And think about the nice home that Dion now has. He could have died out in the woods on a frigid night, alone and afraid, not knowing where he was. Just think about that. Now he's safe. He has an owner who will take care of him, who's going to get him some new girls. He's going to give him some Buff Orpington girls. He's going to have some big girls. And he's going to be taken care of. So let's think on the positive. Let's don't always be so dang negative. Right, Spike? Be like Spike. Yes, be like Spike. I want to be like Spike. Hey, Spike. Yeah. You tell him, Spike. Oh, that's all I wanted to say, y'all. It's so negative. So many horrible things are happening. And yes, I know we have to talk about them sometimes. But in between, when there's a little bit of light in the world, don't throw a bucket of cold water on it. Just try not to be a bucket of cold water. That's all, you guys.